Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where I feel like I missed something. So last episode we defended the Red Duke's base against Grayson Carlisle and the Grey Death Legion, and now we're consecutive deploying and we're defending Grayson Carlisle's forces. It looks like we're both on the Kurita shit list, Commander. The situation is bad and getting worse. My people are pinned down by fire from the DEST forces, and we can't use our Leopard to get into orbit. We've evacuated the Fire Lance, but the Command Lance is still stuck on world, which concerns me personally because I'm part of the Command Lance and one of the people who's stuck. I want to get to the bottom of this mess, but I'm going to need your help. The only way we get off this planet and find out what kind of double cross the Kuritans are pulling here is to rescue Carlisle and his people. I really feel like I missed something. This was just an instant consecutive deployment. There was no story between it. But I guess we'll begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
Carlisle, this is Darius Oliveira, XO of the Argo. We need some answers about what just happened. A little busy right now, Argo, trying not to get shot. You want to have a chat? Then help us get clear of this trap. Heads up, Commander, I'm seeing unmarked mechs and leopards inbound to your location. That's going to be the DEST units. They'll shoot first, and they won't ask any questions at all, actually. We can make short hops in the Leopard, but the second we head out into orbit, we'll light their sensors up and they'll turn us to scrap. But if we can take out some of their ground-based firepower, we should be able to make a run for it through whatever's left. You'll, need to catch your own ride, though. I'm on that. Commander, destroy some of their mechs to reduce the enemy flak a little, then I'll pick you up and we'll break for orbit right under their noses. Okay, Argo, let's get this show on the road. Roger that, Carlisle. We've got your back. So I'm confused about what's exactly happening. Maybe Carlisle will explain it after this mission. But we need to destroy the DEST team, and this is going to be our future evac zones. Okay. So, this is, as usual, for a Martian biome. Not great terrain.
Roger.
And I guess that maybe that was the Red Duke's plan? Was to have us not be able to defend that structure? Or at least get beat up while doing it? Black Knight, Wolverine, Shadowhawk. Yep, this is pretty much the Command Lance. So that's Grayson there in his Black Knight. And then we've got Clay in his Wolverine, McCall in his Jaeger, and Lori Kalmar in her Shadowhawk. Yeah. Okay, so that pretty much checks out. It's almost like the people who have written this game have some knowledge of the BattleTech universe or something.
Affirmative.
Okay, so let's go up here. And we see... well, nothing so far. Grayson is going to step forward and sensor lock. That's actually nice. That's a fire starter. Yeah, we definitely want to kill that. Orion 1K. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Not going to do much there, Clay, but have fun. The crab? Or no, that was, I think that was Lori that fired the LRM-5. Yeah. They're just kind of chilling in a radiation field. Okay. That's a king crab. Okay. So we have two kill priorities. This fire starter and this king crab. We're going to step the Atlas forward to right here. And the Atlas is going to be focusing on the king crab. And we're going to precision strike it. Just to boost our hit odds.
Confirmed.
That was really solid. Excellent. The bull shark is going to step forward as well, and this is a great opportunity for a thumper cannon. We can't get all four, but we can get the two priorities as well as one extra crab in the thumper.
Fire downrange.
Fantastic. That was a very large amount of damage. Okay,
Waiting for orders.
so our king crab can now step forward.
Moving out.
And we are going to... We can't split fire. So we are going to focus on the king crab.
Roger.
Okay, we took out half of its primary armament, the
Target
AC-20s.
critical hit.
So that's great.
Yes, Commander.
We're now going to take the king crab, the missile boat king crab, over this way. I'd really like to find a place that isn't in a radiation field, but this is really the only spot we can go where I can do what I want, which is that I want to multi-target the king crab and the fire starter. The lasers go on the fire starter as well as the LRM-10.
Acknowledge.
Yeah, that's a knockdown on that king crab. That was not good luck. One of those unmarked leopards is inbound to you. It's coming in fast. I'm guessing you're about to have more company. Okay. Firestarter's gonna light up the king crab here. But not with the flamers. Okay, that's completely fine.
Barely hit, Commander.
Yes, indeed. Now Grayson is gonna do some movement. Sensor locked the Firestarter. That's probably a good thing. He's just kind of hanging out behind the hill, which I guess is fine.
What was that?
Well, that was rude.
Hurts.
Okay, small amount of damage to the Orion. That Orion is a K variant. Is that an AC-10 or an AC-20? I can't remember. That's an AC-10. Okay. Good to know. I mean, good target priority there, Kalmar, but your LRM-5 isn't very whelming, shall we say. So there's AC-20 ammo in the torsos. He's still got an AC-20, and he's going to fire it here. But he missed. That was pretty lucky, actually. Okay. Our turn.
Aye, aye.
We are going to take our bull shark off over in this direction here.
On the move.
And we are going to multi-target A, B. We're going to fire a Gauss rifle at each, and then 2 large lasers at the Orion and 1 at the Firestarter.
Engaging multiple targets.
2 HP left in the Firestarter's torso. Okay, and decent damage to the Orion. Next, we are going to use our missile boat king crab here. And we are going to multi-target their king crab and the Firestarter. Now, we can't fire our large lasers this turn, and actually, I'd like to move out of this radiation field if we can. We can't fire our large lasers anyway, so we're going to just do this, and we are going to multi-target A, B. We're going to fire the LRM-10 at the Firestarter and the LRM-20s at the king crab.
Engaging multiple targets.
I was really hoping that we would eliminate that Firestarter. 2 HP left in that CT.
I'm receiving.
Jambia cannot multi-target. Our Atlas, however, can. So we're going to take our Atlas forward. And we're going to multi-target A, B. We're going to fire just a single medium laser. Actually, no, we'll fire 2 medium lasers at the Firestarter. I want to try to guarantee that if we can.
Got it.
Oof. You've got to be kidding me. That Firestarter is still alive. Okay.
I'm here.
and Jimbia can't multi-target. Hopefully Grayson will take care of it.
Copy that, Commander.
He's a tactical genius, after all. Surely he'll spot the opportunity. We crit the AC-10 there, which was actually super nice. Another TST Lance just dropped. Commander, getting hot down there. Duke Recall sends his regards, Carlisle. Recall? Hell, that guy's like a bad smell you can't wash out of your cockpit. Okay. So they're moving into this cover over here. Hopefully Grayson and his Lance will do something, though. Okay, a knockdown on the Orion is fine. The Firestarter gets up, though. He's still got his Flamers. He still has everything. He's gonna limp forward and Flamer Armech. I guarantee you. The Atlas, okay. Yep.
Watch those heat levels.
Yeah, so the Atlas is going to take some internal damage there. So we will have to repair the Atlas because we just couldn't hit that Firestarter.
Enemy flanking.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. Now Grayson moves. I mean, he hit that head. Orion has no armament left. And McCall does nothing. Okay. Orion gets up, and I'm assuming punches the King Crab. No. Just wanders away. Okay. Well, we see all 4 of their mechs over here. And this
Commander.
looks like potentially a golden bullshark opportunity.
Heading
If
out.
we can get in range. Not quite this round. Well, that sucks. Bullshark is going to have to brace then.
Commander.
And our King Crab here... we are just going to multi-target. Now, of course, we can't fire our large lasers, or our LRM-10. Actually, we can't fire our LRM-20. So we're going to fire like this, but we're going to have to back off, because we are hitting minimum range issues.
I'm walking here.
So we're going to go here, and we're going to fire multi-target, of course. A B, LRM-10 at the Firestarter, and LRM-20 at the Orions. We're not firing the large lasers.
One for you, and one for you.
There we go. We got some stray shot in over here as well, which is nice.
Ready for orders.
The Atlas is now going to get to punching, because we need to sink heat.
Position confirmed.
Fantastic.
Tango down.
There we go. And now the King Crab can beat up on its little brother, the Crab. Now, of course, this would massively overheat us. So we are going to try to not overheat here. We can just fire the small lasers.
Target locked.
That would do. That Crab isn't very threatening. Tracking an unmarked leopard boss, probably more DEST forces coming to join the party. How many are they going to throw at us? Well, these guys are going to close in. They're firing on Clay. Gray is going to sensor lock the Blackjack. That's not very useful. I'd rather that you finish off this Crab, sir. Okay. Kalmar is going to work on the crab. Okay, I like that. These guys are going to continue closing in, which is good for us. Don't get me wrong. They're firing on Kalmar, which she's pretty exposed. Okay. That's fine, I guess. These guys are going to continue to close in. Double PPCs on a 65-tonner. PPC Rifleman variant? I don't know, but we're going to drop an artillery right over here. Yeah, you need to move, Lori. It's not a good place for you to be. Okay, we're going to place our Bull Shark right over here. And we are going to drop a Thumper right on this full lance.
Fire downrange.
Okay. Good damage there. Now, the Atlas's job here is to finish off the little crab. There we go. Perfect.
All primary targets there.
Now, there are 2 more lances coming in.
Mech destroyed.
So we're going to take our king crab off over this way. And we don't have any direct LOS, which is fine. I think that this blackjack is looking pretty weak. So we're going to precision strike the blackjack in the CT with all of our missiles. That wasn't ideal.
Take that.
Okay.
Standing by.
Jambia, I want you to just sprint forward and otherwise sink heat. That's another DEST lanced on the field. Christ, Carlisle, what did you do to these people to piss them off this much? I didn't die when Duke Recall asked me to. I guess that's considered rude in the Combine. Okay. We've taken care of enough of them to let our Leopard make it to orbit. We're starting our withdrawal, Commander. See you upstairs. You really should have moved Lori first. Yeah, that's why. Are they just sprinting for the exit? I think they are. Well, now they've got evasive pips, so they should be okay to withdraw. We're going to kill all of them, though, if we can. We'll withdraw if we have to. But, I think we can handle this. Okay, sensor locked Clay's Wolverine. Okay, yeah, they're just sprinting for the exit. They should be okay. We'll leave them be as a K2. Yeah, that makes sense. Lori's definitely taking a beating here. But they're also attacking our king crab, so that's fine. Then he ace piloted into cover. Okay, well played. They have cover here. That Phoenix Hawk doesn't, though.
Orders.
We are going to multi-target the Phoenix Hawk and the Blackjack. So we're actually going to have to move slightly over this way. So we're going to multi-target the Phoenix Hawk and the Blackjack. Now we're going to fire a Gauss rifle at each, and then we'll fire one large laser. Actually, no, we're not going to fire the large laser. We'll just take this. We'll take this breaching shot bonus.
Splitting fire.
Okay, torso destruction. 15 HP left in that CT. They do have an assault up over there.
I'm receiving you.
That's not too concerning. We'll move our missile boat King Crab over here. And we're going to multi-target these two. And we're just going to fire an LRM-20 at each. Actually, we're going to fire an LRM-10 at this one.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Only 12 HP, 15 HP in the CT. Yeah, did not get enough in the CT.
Solid connection on that one.
Knocked him down, though. Pilot injury.
Yes, Commander.
And now we will begin closing in
Confirmed.
with our juggernauts. Our King Crab made it into cover. And we are going to go for an elimination on this Phoenix Hawk.
Engaging target.
One dead Phoenix Hawk. Fantastic.
Enemy eliminated.
Orders.
Now the Atlas is going to have to sprint forward,
Going full throttle.
which is fine. Okay. So that's a 30-tonner. A Javelin. Kalmar may end up dying at her evac zone. The Blackjack gets up. It does still have weaponry. Firing on the Atlas. That's fine. Get out of here, Grayson. We don't need you here. Okay, that's an assassin jumping forward. Really not very frightening. Okay, PPC on the Atlas. That's fine. And McCall is trying to get out of here too, as you'd expect. They're continuing to focus on the Atlas. But the Atlas can take it. That's a Grasshopper. Okay, so we see an Assassin, a Javelin, a Grasshopper, and an Annihilator. Ooh. That Annihilator is actually slightly frightening.
Wait your command.
We need to clean up these forces first, though, for sure.
Waiting for orders.
So we're going to move... Actually, we're not.
Ready
We're going to
for
use
order.
our Bull Shark here, multi-targeting, between the Thunderbolt and the little guy. We're just going to fire 2 large lasers at the little guy. I really want him dead.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Okay. Excellent. Both leg destruction. That works.
Target neutralized.
So that's one down. Now that Annihilator, they're really slow. So we have some time before he gets here. I think we are going to take our Atlas in over this way.
Roger.
And the Atlas's primary goal here is to eliminate this Thunderbolt. Okay. That was pretty good.
Standing by.
The King Crab could step up right here
Rolling.
and go for a kill shot, in theory. We'd have to not fire like this, the large laser in the LRM-10.
Locked on target.
Okay, we barely hit the CT.
I think things are going swimmingly.
I don't. You barely hit where I told you to. I mean, there's a pilot injury, though. So that's something.
I'm receiving you.
And then we can bring our King Crab forward to right here.
Copy that.
And our goal here is to finish off this Thunderbolt. Now, this would overheat us, so we'll avoid firing this AC-20.
Alright.
Please stop hitting the legs, guys.
Scored a critical hit.
Legging a Thunderbolt is kind of
Let's go.
irrelevant. Yeah, that Javelin's gonna close in. Didn't fire on anything. Grayson is still working on evacing. as is, well, his entire lance. Okay. They're still firing on our Atlas. I was hoping that they would fire on Grayson's lance a little as they exit. Would have been ideal. Grasshopper might. No? Okay.
I'm here.
Well, we're going to bring the King Crab in and melee the K2, I think. But before that happens,
Yes, Commander.
I want to multi-target with the Bull Shark here. Because I want to make sure that this guy, this Thunderbolt, doesn't get to move. So we're going to fire both Gauss rifles and 2 large lasers at him. And the other large laser at the K2.
I copy.
Okay. Ooh, we missed a 95% Gauss rifle shot. That sucked. Maybe they moved the Annihilator?
On that one.
Nope. Okay, the Thunderbolt gets up. And continues to hit the Atlas. That's fine, I guess. Okay.
Standing by.
Atlas can move forward. And we're going to multi-target here. All of the small lasers are definitely going to hit the Thunderbolt, I think, as well as the SRMs. And then we'll fire the LBX and the medium lasers at the catapult.
Confirmed. Firing.
There we go, 1 dead Thunderbolt. Okay, and moderate damage chunks on the catapult.
Waiting for orders.
Jambia, go melee the catapult. Make sure to use all of your small weapons.
Acknowledged.
Leg destruction. I like it. Okay. And with that, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here. So next episode, we're going to finish off the final DEST Lance and try to figure out what exactly is going on here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.